Hi guys, it's DenisLD here. Decided to make a little blog before I start season 5. So I'll talk about sort of my expectations and goals for the next season. I'll show you some beers which you will probably see in the next season as well. Right now I'm finishing this Anchor Steam beer bottle. It's the last one I had from the ones I brought from Toronto back in spring, so it's been almost a year, but I didn't keep it for that long time for no reason. It's just it's got a really long expiration period, I guess, so it's still not reached the expiration date. I like it more this time actually. It's more malty than I thought. There's fairly no hops, virtually nothing, but it's got a nice sweetness, a bit of fruitiness, and nice and crisp and natural tasting beer really. So I decided to write a written review for Rate Beer, since I didn't have the account back then when I was reviewing this Langston beer. So one quick thing I want to show you before talking about the season is here on the edge of my shelf on the desk I keep the last 12 or so beer caps from the last reviews. So here you see the Stone from the last episode, which was Sublime Sulphurite Sale, McShoof, the Brooklyn Lager, and then this one is the Unibrew. I think it's the Trois Pistoles. So this is constantly updated. Of course, not every beer I review will have a cap with a label, so only those will appear on the edge of my shelf. But this is constantly updated. It's just the thing I do, and sort of keeps me on track, remembering which beers I reviewed without having to look at the YouTube page. Sometimes I also put beers I tried outside the reviews, which like the Brewdog, which I did the video of, but this was not a part of James One Shot Beer Review, so it doesn't belong in the same line, I guess. So yeah, talking about season 5, I will limit myself in terms of time, not in terms of beer style. So I think the experimental part of season 4 was, sort of expand the knowledge and talk about beer styles and not repeat the beer styles throughout the season, which I think is a good thing either way for some beer reviewers who are sort of stuck in the comfort zone and not reviewing many styles of beers, maybe just hesitant to try new styles. I used to be sort of like that as well. I'm not saying I'm too different, but recently I've become even more open-minded in terms of beer styles, so I will continue exploring new styles, but there will be no specific restriction on that in season 5, which brings me to the next point. I will restrict myself in terms of time, because sometimes I find my beer reviews are too long, well over 9-10 minutes, and YouTube only allows you to upload beer videos up to 10:59, I think, even though it says 10, but it's actually almost 11 minutes. But sometimes I say too much stuff which doesn't really belong in the videos. So I decided to cut down on excessive ramblings and so on. I'm not promising all I promise is that I'll try to limit my beer reviews in terms of time, keep it concise and short, while still being informative and saying enough things about the beer. So in terms of time, I guess this will be quite different, but other than that, I'm not really putting any restrictions on this upcoming season. Just sort of continuing the thing I do. But I will probably, this is just a maybe, but sometimes you might see me review 2 beers in one episode. Be it 2 beers of the same style from different brewers, or maybe 2 beers from the same brewery. Whatever happens, whatever comes across, whatever I see in the stores maybe. But I'm pretty loaded on beer, so I've got most of the beers for the next season already bought. I might be doing some food pairings. It's another maybe, even more vague than the first one, but I guess that's I'll have to see the time. So in a second I'll show you the beers which you will probably see in the next season. Okay guys, so I've selected 9 beers. I've got more, but there should be some mystery to what's coming in the next season. I don't want to show you everything that's going to be reviewed. But these 9 beers, you can pretty much expect me to review them all. Starting with the Brooklyn Brewery's Black Chocolate Stout. I mentioned that in my Brooklyn Lager review. It's a 10% beer, very strong. And I've got another bottle which I'm probably going to age for the whole year. and compare how it tasted with how it will taste in next winter. Another American beer is the Rogue Yellow Snow IPA. I've heard great things about it. This is a true American style IPA, 6.5% ABV, and this is a bomber, as you can see. The only thing that kind of surprised me, I bought this in Toronto, and look at the cap. It's just a black blank cap. Usually the Rogue beers have their own logoed cap. I guess this particular batch was, you know, maybe low on budget something, I don't know. But either way, the beer should be good. I've got another Rogue, which I won't really reveal for now, but I'm probably reviewing that as well. This is another Mill Street Brewery's beer. This is their Belgian style wit, 5% flavored wheat beer. This is all natural craft beer, so this is for sure going to be better than Ricketts White or Alexander Keith's White or even Blue Moon. Real coriander, orange peel, and no adjuncts, of course. I really like Mill Street Brewery. This is my favorite Toronto brewery, and I've not tried this beer, so this is going to be my first. Actually, I haven't tried any of these beers, so that's great. It's always good to review something you haven't tried. The Weinstefano, this time it's going to be the Hefeweizen Dunkel. They didn't have this in Ontario back in June when I got the original Hefeweizen beer, but now in the autumn season, I guess they added this beer to this selection and decided to buy one as well. Should be nice and malty with a nice banana and clove kind of taste. Weinstefano isn't my favorite hef, but it's probably my top 3. 2 Belgian beers I want to show you. The Chimay White, which you probably know, and I mentioned this when I got the gift set. I will eventually get to the blue one as well. I'm not sure if this is going to be this season or not, but it will come eventually. Another Belgian beer. This is the actually the correct way to pronounce this is, I've checked, it's Westmalle Trappist Double. It's an authentic Belgian Trappist beer. I can't really get the triple, so I decided to pick this one up. And then as I mentioned, I might do reviews with 2 beers side by side. So for this particular case, I think I'll do the Chimay Red again. This time around it'll be the small corked crown cap bottle, and I'll compare this with the Westmalle. Since I haven't had any other doubles, this would be probably appropriate to see which beer is better. Or maybe they're just quite different to be, you know, compared. Probably similar enough though. 2 English beers. This one is Adnam's Broadside, and actually I haven't heard anything about this beer. I hadn't heard anything until I saw it at the store in Toronto in December, and what really caught my eye and my interest is that they had a description on the display, and it says it had fruitcake notes in the taste profile. That was really interesting. I like fruitcake, so this probably is good. And then I saw this in Russia, so this is fairly popular. Adnam's beers are fairly popular in certain places. This is the Samuel Smith's Oatmeal Stout. This is no surprise. I've previewed the gift set I got back in autumn, and this is part of it. There's also the Pale Ale, which I'll review as well. A favourite of many people, many reviewers, and a very acclaimed beer, so that should be good as well. Nice 550ml bottle. And finally, another Innocent Gun offering. This is a special sort of limited release triple matured oak aged beer from Innocent Gun. This is fairly expensive, I think about $5, $5-6 for a bottle, 7.2 ABV, and it's a very limited edition. It says this bottle comes from a limited batch of only 150 barrels, so this is a 2009 special. I couldn't, you know, resist by it, but actually buy it to try it. So there you have it, 9 beers coming up. Probably in the first 5 or 10 reviews you'll see the Black Chocolate Stout, you'll probably see the Rogue, and probably see either the Westmalle or the Chimay, I think. Alright, that's it. Stick around for Season 5, and as always, stick to good beer. Cheers.